additional material, kung fu material with the Jook Wan. So this group of sets like are actually like you're doing like some other things like from some of the other kung fu styles that I've practiced, and it's just kind of reference material for you to kind of like play around with. So first of all, let's say like your phoenix eye, let's say like your position. So from here you could be just shoulder width apart, draw the Jook Wan like you went around, let's say your center, come out with two, let's say like your phoenix eye fists. From here, open them up, grab, draw back down, and then let's like come back out, let's like once again like with a double punch here. Okay, so once again, starting like from the neutral position, two phoenix eye fists, come out, open the hands up, grab with two claws, either tiger claw or kind of eagle's claw. You could do it this way as well, but I want you to basically drop back, let's say like to your middle, pulling the person down, and then let's say coming back out with a double punch around like the jawline area to here. Okay, so that's one way of let's say like you're playing it. You could start off let's say like with let's say like a double phoenix eye punch, coming back into the center here, a double phoenix eye punch to the center once again, coming back, turning around, double phoenix eye punch, coming back into the center, coming back in, double punch, phoenix eye fist, open the hands out, grab, drop down, double punch, coming back to here, turning the ring around, double punch down the center, coming back to here, center once again, double punch down the center here. Okay, so other let's say like your kind of like your ways of let's say like your kind of let's say like your playing like with the ring is like your flipping it. So this can often be let's say like your kind of a sinking downward let's say motion, let's say like your kind of something similar like your to suppressing hand, let's say like a Fuk Sao in Wing Chun. So you could basically have suppressing hand and then let's say a double fan sao. So fan sao is basically hand coming in, turning over. So fan sao can be either coming in, open hand, coming in, knife hand, coming in, back fist, coming in, phoenix eye fist, like go to the eyeball, whatever like the choice you want. But basically like from here, from a kind of a suppressed like a hand position, so you can either have Fuk Sao or maybe even Gan Sao, but like let's say we'll do Fuk Sao for the time being. So Fuk Sao, Fan Sao. Okay, once again, Fuk Sao, Fan Sao, Fuk Sao, Fan Sao. Okay, so if we want to kind of like convert it, let's say like go into another let's say like a type of punch, which we can kind of like work off like straight away from there. So we have let's say like a Fuk Sao, Fan Sao, draw back in, phoenix eye punch, come back in like once again, suppressing hand, Fan Sao here once again, and then let's say like you can have a cutting palm like you're kind of going forward as well this way. So as in this kind of cut, either going to the ribs or like this can also represent like cutting the arm as well. So once again, from here, Fuk Sao like a position, Fan Sao. That's one other thing you have to be kind of careful with, like with doing like a play with like with the larger rings, is that there's a potential like that you'll hit your chin. So always keep like your bridge out here, draw back in, cut. You could draw back in once again and then cut out this way. So as in this type of cut here, draw back in, coming around, cutting in, draw back in, coming around, double punch, come back around again, coming back again, phoenix eye fist, coming around from here. You could draw back both fists to here, double punch out, draw back the fists once again, turn the hands around, double punch once again, turn around, coming back in. Okay, so that's some other things you can kind of like play around with, let's say like as regards like the kind of the catches with the Jook Wan. Another, let's say, like a grouping of techniques you can actually like go play around with, like, is the tiger claw techniques. So I'm just going to show some, let's say, like from the center, like a position here, let's say. So if you're playing, let's say, like a tiger fist, which one, a lot of like the movements like tend to be kind of clawing, like suppressing, kind of pulling, kind of turning around, opening up, these type of large like big cat-like motions. So like from here, let's say playing like with the jukwan, if you're stepping into a cat stance, blocking down, cutting up, blocking down, cutting up, blocking down, cutting up. So if I'm kind of walking back, let's say like a little bit further, so you can kind of maybe get an idea, let's say like go kind of like the footwork. So from here, you're basically like your neutral position, like at the start, with your both hands like go through the jukwan. You're basically stepping off, then clawing, parrying, and hitting with the palm in a tiger claw fashion. Then you look like go to your right hand side, parry down, claw like once again, parry down, claw again, claw again, claw again, and have that kind of that intent that you're, when you're cutting out, that you're getting a grab onto the, let's say like with the meaty part, like with the forearm of your opponent, and you're basically hitting them. I mean, ideally with, let's say like with the tiger claw, you want to be hitting, let's say like at this particular angle, right on the kind of like the point of the chin, with the kind of the cup of like the hand. From there, let's say that allows you like to either like catch the lip, or if you move further on up, to place like the fingers into the eye, or if you move kind of further on up, it allows you to grab like the person's ear. So that's, let's say like one kind of, let's say like a way of, let's say like you're kind of playing it. The next way of like you're playing it is by doing, let's say like a forward stance, let's say like with the kind of the tiger claw. So I would step out first, parry down, and strike this way. And it's kind of got a bit of a different feel. This is a much more kind of leaning forward, like a power, let's say like a strike, like you're looking to hit the person either on the xiphoid process, the chin, let's say like, or the trachea. And then you step forward once again, parrying down, once again hitting like with the chin, like with the jaw, like with the face, the eyeballs. So the first kind of footwork, like with the cat stance, it's really kind of like for agility, you're moving out of the way quickly, whereas this one is kind of a bit more of, you're kind of rounding out like with the motion, let's say like, and then here. And that's another, let's say like a way of kind of like playing, let's say like some of the tiger fist like maneuvers, let's say like as well, as in you're rolling it, suppressing, and then hitting. So once again, the first one, stepping out, parrying down, catch, strike. You could grab the throat like at that angle, let's say like as well, turning it to the other side, hitting the face or grabbing like with the trachea. Once again, other side. Second version, starting from a neutral position once again. You're stepping off out like to the left hand side, kind of coming over, and then bang. Then the other side, coming over, bang. Coming over, bang. You can step into it straight away as if, let's say like the person is coming in a real, like a short, quick one, but you're kind of drop with the forward stance, you're dropping a bit more of your body weight into it. So you're here and it's that. Other side, that particular strike. Now, as I said, the other alternative is you're kind of coming around, let's say like go with a double block. Someone's coming in with you with a really hard like a punch, double block. You come down, suppress, and then like go strike like to the body, or the face, or the throat. So that one again, person's coming into you, you double block with both of the hands, suppress like with the left hand, stepping forward, into the face, the eyeballs, the throat. On the other side, once again, so do it a little bit of a better angle. So here, blocking up, for here, okay? Now, other tiger, let's say like style, let's say like movements you can do like from here, let's say like is kind of similar to using the tiger claw with the butterfly palm. So the butterfly palm is, this is a very common technique in a lot of kung fu styles. It usually tends to be a double push or an off balance, or a kind of a setup maneuver for another like a strike. But if you're kind of, let's say like you're doing it, let's say like with the tiger style, it's here, usually kind of a catch like to the chin, the jaw, or grabbing like with the groin or the belt area. So what you would have, let's say, like is kind of a big circle out and then double strike. So here, parrying out and then come in. So parrying out, double strike like once again, parrying out, double strike like once again. Other ways, let's say, you can actually like play it is if you were kind of pulling down like to the side, as in. So this can kind of like represent a double pull or kind of an arm drag, let's say, like you're down and you're basically setting up to hit the person like at the back of, let's say, the clavicle, sorry, not the clavicle, the what's in C9, sorry, C3, C4, like on the back of the neck, just where the skull like connects like to the back of the spine, and you're basically either hitting, let's say, like in between like the shoulders, or you can be going lower down, let's say, like to the kidney strike. One point about, let's say, like tiger claw training, let's say, like as well, is like the Jook Wan like can be used like for quite a lot of this kind of dynamic like tension like training as well, to build up finger strength. I've played around like with this like for quite a while, so when you're some of the techniques like I've been practicing, let's say, like just kind of developing, let's say, like a forearm and let's say, like a finger strength. If you're kind of like building up sets like where you're kind of coming out, grab, coming out again, open, grab, pull back, coming out like once again, grab, really tense up like with that hand, pulling back, and then release once again, and then draw those fingers like go back in, pull in, and then release once again, and then let's say like go draw back real quick, and then come out real quick. So those are just kind of some of the ideas you can kind of, let's say, like play around, let's say, with the Jook Wan, using, let's say, like some of the other like alternate like styles of like kind of kung fu and some of the other systems I've kind of like studying and kind of like looked at like over the years. Another way, let's say, like to play it, let's say, rather than like in the kind of the complete inside like version of it, you can have inside and outside. So if I was, let's say, like doing, let's say, like the section like with the cat stance, so I would be in like a kind of a neutral, let's say, like a position like here, and then let's say from here, cut in, cut out, turn, 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 turn. Okay, you can also, let's say, like do, let's say, like the double, let's say, like block is in here, 1, 2, turn it around, and then let's say, like blocking out, hitting and striking like at the same time, turning it around, blocking and striking at the same time. So you can do that, let's say, like with the cat stance, or let's say, like the forward like or bow stance as well. Another way, let's say, like to kind of like train like with the finger like strength is like by doing kind of rotations this way. So grab onto the Jook Wan hard as you can, and then turn like in. And you can see, let's say, like the kind of the tension like coming up on the forearms like from here. So you keep the Jook Wan in the same place, and you're basically like grabbing as hard as you can, contracting, let's say, your forearms here, and then release like once again. So that's another way of kind of developing that almost like a vice like or grip, where if you grab, let's say, like the trachea, or you grab, let's say, like a kind of a muscle like on the person, and you grab underneath, let's say, like the tricep or whatever, like to kind of get those catches like for the setup, you're going to be able like to kind of pull that off like. I mean, overall, let's like the positions like playing like double punches like with the Jook Wan. You can do these type of things with the tiger claw. You can do it, let's say, like with the fist, the regular fist. You can also do it, let's say, like with the kind of the upturned like a fist this way as well. This type of punch as in a kind of a U punch. You can also, let's say, like play a lot of these things, let's say, like moving in big circles like as well. So I could have, let's say, like with this position here, I block down and I do a U punch. I come back again, I block down and I do a U punch. So that's doing a downward, let's say, like a forearm like a strike, let's say, like either on a punch or a kick, boom, boom, and you're hitting, let's say, like with that U punch, like either hitting the head, the jaw, and on the kind of maybe the ribs like area, or the xiphoid like process with that. So that's a couple of ideas like for you to kind of like play around with. If you have any kind of further questions, like give me a shout.